Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing great on this Saturday morning. I've had my breakfast. I've had my coffee. I'm out of coffee now. We're moving on to water. I like to stay hydrated. But hopefully today we can actually play some Outer Worlds 2 and not have all of our audio or all of our video just go out and be terrible. I think that'd be great. I would be painting right now, but I haven't been home like almost at all this week, and I kind of just want to sit here and kind of just play video games. Like the painting is relaxing too, but I want to make some progress on this game as well. So we're playing this, and it might be a longer stream, just so I can actually, you know, do some stuff. But I'll figure that out as we'll basically play it by ear. I'll try to get at least 3 hours out of it. I don't have anything that I have to do today, fortunately, so that's good. But let's not take too much time here. Just get right into it. Go ahead. I don't know if anybody's seen this yet, who's just been watching. But every time you go in and you actually start playing.
Alright, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Let's continue where I left off. Oh, yeah, I've been fucking exhausted this whole week. It's been like work. Alright, so last time we were here, we disabled this thing over here, the robot thing.
Entering a confrontational stage.
It's not clean enough. Everything's in the way. Everybody's having a great day already. I'm going to do my best to also have a great day. I'm still trying to dial in the settings for this game because it's kind of all over the place. Because there's just so much like foliage, like all over the place. Also, my mic settings are still good because I've been messing with them, trying to get them to where I can actually be heard, and there's not that much of an echo. Oh, what's going on down there? Don't quite see anybody down there, but that's where we gotta get, I think. But exploration is always priority. That crab alive? I could jump, but I want to go at this proper. Sprat! Move my phone over there. Don't grapple. I saw you. You're all over there. Can I hit you from here? No. I'm not that good of a shot. There's some robot over here. I'll figure out what these shock rods, or find a weapon for these shock rods at some point. My triple barrel shotgun with 4 shots in it. Let me just check something real quick. One second. Just got to the mess real quick. Alright, now I can focus. Alright. Crude biomass. Yeah, that's what that is. Gross. Check out what's in here. Door? No, it's locked. That means we're gonna have to find another way in. Got a key in here. Space Adventures Quarterly, Volume 8 of 10. Neat. The skeleton crabble is real! One Piece is real! I saw it! Claws as wide as fishing trawler, eyes no smaller than my head. A back as broad as the roof of a house, and white as bleached bone. I tried to run and grab Claire so she could see it, but fear pinned my feet. Worse, it being long gone by the time I got to her, she insisted it was nothing but the vodka that was heavy on my breath. But I saw what I saw, and I'm more than passing sure that it disappeared into a cave to the south. Tomorrow, when I think the bugger will be asleep, I'm heading down to find it. Best case, I bagged the biggest crab I've ever seen. Worst case, I get evidence that I'm not just some raving drunk. Either way, the name Patrice Cade Benton is about to be famous. Cave to the south, huh? Well. So it'll be that way then. I've been catching crabble. Can I get at those eggs? Well, alrighty then. How far is that going to put me back? I I really should have. Okay, okay, this is fine. There's some way to get in here. There's loot in there. Yeah, grab that. Grab that. Loot that. Is there another ladder? Always load when you slide down. How did I get in here? I really gotta get that lockpick skill going. That's a big crabble. What? Human legs crab. Oh, I see. Spy a pair of human legs coming from the crabble's mouth parts. It looks like the crabble got a bit greedy and choked to death. Try to extract the corpse from the crabble's mouth. Let's get strong. Slowly pull the legs out from out the crabble's mandibles. Careful to preserve anything that might still be attached to the other end of the legs. Hopefully the trooper is carrying something useful, making this worth the effort. I'll take $300. That's useful. I already know we can't see them. Let's head south and see if we can find the skeleton crabble. Also, let's check out that crabble over there. Lubricant. Wonderful. If there's anything else out this way. Nope. Just straight up invisible wall there. Y'all. Alright, so we're heading south to try and find out where this skeleton crabble is. There's certainly a few crabble out there. Anything out here? Alright, there's a hair claw. Let's see if we can get that bullet claw.
Ready to waste. On your command. Got a distraction for you. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Two, three, four. Lame crabs. Looks ominous over there. I see you. And look at nothing there. Oh, it was oil. Might have been able to ignite it. I wish I had some binoculars. Well, I should be my dumbass. Forgot that there were binoculars in this game. Well, this place is pretty, isn't it?
Looks like some hands-on research going bad.
Got that right. A lot of eggs. Sell that later. Yeah, let's recover these crafting materials. Probably got a couple things. I'll never turn down extra shells. We're getting a nice few. I think it's trying to tell me something that I might need to be using my shotgun soon. Free salvage brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Trooper Connolly writing. Just want to record a record to show that me and the boys did not go AWOL. We patrolled the coast as ordered and happened to find the wreckage of some protectorate outing gone wrong. Couldn't make sense of what they were doing exactly, considering the viscera coating their equipment and whatnot, but figured that what's here might be worth salvaging. I did find me a little friend though, a fella that I dubbed Chumpy. He's a baby crabble. I reckon real cute. Bet with a little house training he'd make a fine town mascot back in Fairfield. He does look a shriek something awful at times. The others think his folks might come looking. But I reckon he's just saying howdy in his own way. I don't think he was saying howdy, y'all. Sweet dreams. Chompy, are you still here? Sweet, make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Poor little sprat, didn't stand a chance. Confirmed skeleton crabble sighting. Last night, the entire research cadre witnessed a mutated crabble emerging from the coastal waters. We had heard stories of this bone-white and terrifying specimen for so long, yet expected them to be nothing more than hallucinations of subjects in need of mental refreshment. Confounding as it is to admit, we were wrong. This subspecies appears to boast a thicker, more durable carapace, increased apodyme muscle strength, and generally more aggressive disposition. Curious indeed. If we were to fully understand crab evolution for the benefit of the protectorate society, studying this mutation might be a priority. A closer inspection of the specimen is needed. Matriarch, guide us. Someone's called malpractice. When be crashing, you might as well be smashing. What is it? What exactly does it do? It give good armor? Oh, that's right. Helmets don't give any armor. Look, it's like they got a little tube mustache. While crashing, gain 20% damage. I think that's just I'm just like all drugged out or something. Abundance of scientific jargon and average. Oh, well, I'm not fucking smart enough for that. Alright. Lot of dead bodies. What is this? Activate Phonotron. Power outage Phonotron. Okay. This feels like a boss arena of sorts. But we gotta find the correct things to use, so let's explore some more. Hear that, there's gonna be another one of those points where I don't know what's happening. Ew. Maybe if I had some science stuff, I'd be able to figure this out, but right now I don't know if I can. Activate Phonotron is the action. I need to route power to it. These cables are going into that, which are going into that. But I can't activate anything. I don't know. So what I'm assuming is that I need to route power to that thing somehow in order to make a cry for the skeleton gravel to make an appearance. But I ain't got, I don't know how. It's because I can't read that thing over there. most likely, because I can't read that thing over there. Which is kind of a fucking bummer. Feels like I should be able to access this terminal, but I can't. Shit. Alright, I guess we'll just move on. And I head back and get towards the actual quest. Running along the beach. I want to fight the skeleton crabble.
This unit has finished compiling the comprehensive report on the commander you requested, Agent Ibarra.
Oh, thanks. But I didn't request a report.
This request is over 3,470 days old and was initially issued prior to the mission on Horizon Point.
Oh, shit! Delete that. It's most likely to have outdated information anyway.
Acknowledged. Purging the commander's favorite colors, foods, and activities report.
What the fuck, man? Alright. Let me get over there. Quit bugging out, Sprats. Where we need to be. Now we search for Jackson Plum.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Oh. Jackson! Jackson! Switch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
Oh boy. It wasn't a fall that killed him. It was a sudden stop at the end.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt to jump like that in the first place?
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allowed the user to jump repeatedly.
Oh.
Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
He could double jump. Wait, can I double jump? But this is Jackson. Too bad. His business partner in Fairfield's gonna be very upset.
Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Why do you have a house built on a giant movable arm? That's the story you're going with? Half your coworkers mysteriously jumped.
I admit it looks bad, but please don't tell me you're filing a complaint. I didn't ask for these protectorate sods. They were assigned to me.
That's unnecessarily hurtful. But I understand why you're lashing out.
They were both protectorate before joining Auntie's choice? Is that why they jumped?
No. I mean, yes. Well, maybe. Probably. I'm fairly sure Jackson thought the boots would work. A mistake likely inspired by misbegotten faith in his old way of life. But Ida... I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
Yeah, right. If I were you, I'd be much more concerned about how you're climbing down.
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
So, take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you? And why should I go to the trouble of helping you?
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. How exactly do I get this done?
Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science, and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before. But the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Pastry. Alright, I'm on it.
Thank the Sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
Give me them boots. Blueprint for extremely complicated handheld device. Oh, I leveled up. Plasma thruster boot attachments. Fail the fire with too high falling blast, so I can't double jump to save myself. The Pale. Plasmatic Augmented Leap Enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. They are automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in the air. After jumping or falling, jump again to activate the thrusters. Warning, Pale is ineffective while falling at critical velocities. Neat. We can double jump. Oh, let's level up a little bit. I feel like I need to start putting stuff into lockpick and science. Let's see what we're looking at. Perks. Okay. Shotguns, SMGs, and pistols increase against targets within 10 meters, but less about that distance. Okay. Let's take a look here at some things we might be able to upgrade if we go and put some more stuff into skills. Crabble Rancher. Makeshift armor. Kind of cool. Gun, special weapons, slowly reload automatically. Okay. We got a bunch of gun stuff. That's pretty cool. I feel like I should get the commando perk because there's a lot of stuff that come with it. Pickpocket. Bag check. Kind of the lock tank can be viewed before lockpicking. That seems really useful. Really, I'm just looking at these. Way ahead of time. Let's focus on what we got. This feels like an overall just like good one to have. For the extra equipment slot, it seems simple enough. Oh man. I do need to look for some things. Yeah, that's the thing. I need lockpick. That's really good. And I need hack as well because I'm running into a lot of things. Let's get 2 points in lockpick because I'm kind of tired of not being able to access things. And what we got now? I never pickpocket. Like, just not a thing I do. Space Ranger. Increasing my damage per speech skill? Let's get Commando, because that feels like it's a general good ability to have. Let's throw this in here. So we have a melee weapon available. Gross. I wonder if we can... I'm gonna be jumping all over the place. Ooh. Now I can go back and like probably check out a couple of things later. Now that I can lockpick a few things. Return to fuel. No, hold on. Let's. Search through our spires. Okay. So I gotta get up there, which means I'm gonna do some traversal. Orbin, shiny servos. I'll find me some shiny servos. The practical application of sweet berries. Amongst the various crops the Sovereign has discovered in Eden, few have had as sweet an impact on the Protectorate as these densely fibrous, exorbitantly oily, stupefyingly acidic kernel clusters. Originally dubbed sulfur seeds after their dreadful, abominably noxious effects, were responsible for several grisly and, dare I say, grotesquely messy deaths in the early days of the colony. Their name was revised upon the discovery of their myriad textile uses, and their value to the Protectorate was devised. It was spitting about. While fibers that can be ground into solvent-resistant adhesive tar juice that requires minimal processing to become highly indelible ink and a naturally occurring pH of near 0, the potential uses for sweet berries are still being discovered. The next evolution of this research should focus on uses for the highly viscous lubricant that literally drips from each berry, and its potential as a non-absorbent gastrointestinal unguent. Good old sweet berries. What is this? Trip blade. Have I had a trip blade before? Viper tripping, really good at stabbing. Yeah, let's grip that. Oh man, this is a fucking sickle. Oh, we're fine. Nobody gets. Oh, those are probably the processing. The berries. Ooh, that was really close. Remember to get a running start. And go over there. We can do a little bit of exploring. Like I can hurt myself just a little bit. Ooh. Light revolver, big cartridge. Do I already have a revolver? I do. I have multiple revolvers. I need to sell some stuff. No, it's, keep on remembering which way I came from. Let's see, I went there, go up here. Cool. A lot of fucking num rum up here. Nope, fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm a pro gamer. I'm a very good gamer.
Our mighty flame. We share successes and failures, even when you're to blame.
Alright, that is fine. That is fine. This is good. We're okay. Everything is okay. I missed those long rounds anyway. See? Yeah, everything works out. Oh, please. Wait, hold on. I want to go down here. We jump from over here to get to here. And we want to go this way. Get over there. Okay, so there's something above. Let's hippity hoppity make this whole world our property. So over there already. No, I can't fucking reach that. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Understood. I'll be back for that spot later, I guess.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rutamulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
Okay. I can't do anything with that. What was that? It was medical and science.
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Hey, shut the fuck up. I got this. I've got a big fucking yellow marker to tell me what I need to pick up. I don't need you fucking hollering at me. Jesus. Hey, pick up that thing before you continue. Let me play the fucking game. Goddamn. Hi-ya. What's up, nerds?
That's it? It was that easy?
Yes, it was that easy. Oh, excuse me. I'll be robbing you people. Farmer clothing. Yeehaw. I mean, I guess it's a nice little vantage point up here, you know? I don't mind it. We've already got enough of these. Alright.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's see about bailing you out, shall we?
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Open my bag of chips. My snacks. Oh. Okay. Here I am. To solve your problems. The armature has ground to a halt and needs a drive overloader to allow it to push through the obstruction. Too bad I'm neither of those. Gross.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Whatever. Keep from getting trapped in any other harvesters, will you?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Molecular... Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. Further distances grant a larger bonus, but damage fall off is still applicable. Damage bonus maxes out 30% at 100 meters. That's pretty neat. Look at that fucking Mega Mind ass helmet. This would give me the magazine size I like, and I'd probably use it. Cool. Well, I got double jump boots, and I got a little bit of cash. Now I can traverse better. Money. Ida, when Auntie and her scrub muckers invaded, most little subjects gathered rifles and garrus. Oh god! Oh my god, my back! Oh, that's a stretch. That's a stretch. Oh my god. What's it doing? Most loyal subjects gathered rifles and garrisoned Eden as those steadfast spines and devoted hearts were a match for military proficiency and prowess. It was inspiring, but ultimately futile. I aim to make my end worthy in the faith of sovereigns placed in the faith the sovereigns placed in me. The 3 human husks found atop the nearby picker platform represent my fullest levy to the effort. I played a role as I plotted, earning the trust of the corporatists and turncoats, until I was sure my sacrifice would account for them all. Just as the stand reaches its apex, I will toss myself into the primary drive spur and bind the pinions with the very fiber of my ever-devoted being. Hopefully my laugh will echo in their corrupt capitalistic skulls as they parch and starve atop the platform. Die in wasting agony, you mercenary vermin. Ida Ridlage. Wow. That was a dumb fucking plan. Already got a hat. Is this a different hat? It is. It's not as fancy though. I'll keep mine. Mine looks like Woody. Like, fucking seriously, like, she could have sabotaged it. I guess she could have thrown something else in there. What a fucking dumbass. What? There's a rift anomaly? Is that? Oh, that's the spawning grounds. That's those fucking things. Hell yeah. Ugh. My nose is like stuffy for some reason. Have I already been here? I swear I've walked up this way before.
Standing by.
Oh, fuck! Get back here, you dumb bitch! You raptidon fucking skags. Where'd they all come from? Jeez Louise. Are they all in the basement? Oh, fuck. Eat. We need a whole loaf of bread, wash it down, need some regal tarts, there we go. Reload my double round. Can I open you? No! I need 3. back. That's a pleasant little homestead, isn't it? I like it. If I could have a house, this would be it. I would like more rooms, but you know, this ain't bad. This is just the life. Bigger than my fucking first apartment, I'll tell you that much. Like how these are like shutters. It's cozy. Downstairs, like storage area. The top of a hill, nice little view. Let me over here, like looking at homes. Let's fast travel down here to the mysterious cave. Explore around the outside there. Go this way. Oh, there's more crabbles. Oh, there's a lot of crabbles.
Ready to wait.
Hey, got a distraction for you. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Commander, you are dying.
I am.
This time.
We're getting a little spicy there. I'll figure out what to do with all this crab meat one day. Ferrochromium. We'll never go hungry with all this crab meat. I love surfing through dung piles. Man, these fucking crabbles tear raptidons to shreds, apparently. Like, goddamn. I mean, the raptidons will get them every once in a while, but shit, man. Have I been there? I haven't. Wonder who lives out here. If my computer could fucking deal with it, like as I'm stopping to look at it and admire it, it starts bugging out like that. That's great. But like the gradient of the grass is like really nice. I like how they blended it together really well. Makes it look kind of natural. Very, very nice to look at. Oh, you don't pay attention to the slightly buggy textures when you're not in motion. Hello?
No, wait. I don't need refreshment. I'm so refreshed. Yep, that's me. Refreshed like a really refreshed guy.
Right.
Hello. How are you, Al? How are you doing tonight? I'm spectacular according to regulation 1, 2, 1, 2, potato.
I've never met someone who's refreshed yet, so I don't know if he's pretending to be refreshed. Like, it feels like he's thinking too hard about what to say. Whereas, like, if someone was, like, mentally lobotomized or something, they'd be slow to speak, but they wouldn't, like, have that, like, thought into their words, you know?
I'm just, that sounds correct.
Look, the power is out in your house here. Do you need help?
What I need is potatoes.
I don't have time for this. It's like either that's what the, you know, people who are refreshed are like, or he's pretending. I don't know, because I haven't met anyone who's actually been refreshed. I have nothing to compare it to. So I'm gonna go in your house. What does it say? Attention, loyal subjects of the Protectorate. Due to the incursion and subsequent conflict brought upon Paradise Island by hostile forces, the decision was made to withdraw from this region. Operations from the local substation will cease in 10 days' time. Please note that the building's doors will automatically be disabled in order to deny the building's use to the forces of Auntie's choice. In case there is an emergency that requires access to this domicile, power will be needed to be restored via the substation. This action should not be undertaken without direct order from authorized personnel. Well, I authorize myself, personally. You got stuff underneath your hand. Alright, so it looks like the power heads over there to a substation. So let's see if we can get the power back up. I said over there. I don't know why I was saying over there. The power, that's the power line, not this. My brain is just like, no, I'm noticing that I'm stupid because I'm so used to like a single cable powering an entire house. I'm just like, no, wait, that's not correct. It's up here. It's up actual power lines. And they're gonna be up here now. Sealed. Charge substation fuse. Alright. Yeah. Innovative. Did that do it? It sure fucking did. Wait, is that Dow charger substation? Oh, hello. Yeah, anyway, buddy. Townie. I'm not a townie. Nice little tie he's got though. I like the little, like, tie wrap looking thing. The one sleeve rolled up. It'd be cooler if both sleeves were, but. Energy canister, servo, substation repair kit. We'll need that. Starter fuse. And then we'll go over here and plug it in. Over here with a puzzle for corrosive shock machine gun. Oh. Oh. Machine gun. Ew. Gross. Biomass converter. Change damage type to corrosive. Okay. Awesome. It's a weird looking machine gun though. So ammo type of shock rods. I got tons of that. This is still guns, right? This isn't like energy or whatever. Alright, so they really streamlined science. This isn't a science gun. Okay, so it still goes straight. It's not like it's globby. So I got a big old machine gun now. I'm just making use of those energy rounds. It looks like the power's on though. Finally got me a big gun. Go and check out old boy's house. You woolly Benny. Victor. Explosive light revolver. Ow! Alright, noted. Shotgun. Shells. Always like getting me a shotgun. Any potatoes in here? Mental refreshment patient tracking log. Refreshment session 1. Reason: patient was heard asking how Auntie's Choice was able to successfully build a fleet and have a functioning military if capitalism always fails. Result: full success. Patient is much more docile and loyal, and has developed a minor verbal tick. Worth monitoring, but not concerning. Refreshment session 2. Patient was heard asking why mental refreshment was necessary if the protectorate was truly better. Result: partial success. When asked, the patient fully accepts the necessity of mental refreshment. Note: this took several tries. The patient's thoughts seem scattered. Full recovery expected. Refreshment session 3. Reason: patient was witnessed often drifting off during work periods, resulting in tardy and error-filled tasks. Obviously, this is unacceptable. Results pending. So, are you refreshed, buddy?
Loyal subject, loyal subject, la la la.
I guess he is refreshed. And I ain't got the medical know-how to really understand it. Alright, let's head on that way now. Test out our new gun. I like how it looks so heavy duty on this side, on this screen, but in reality it's not incredibly humongous. I mean, it's a big gun, but it's not like this super heavy cannon that it looks like I'm carrying.
Engaging hostile life forms.
It's gonna eat through my ammo. I can already feel it. Cobb's astounding lack of vision.
Executive training exercise in the books. Another clear winner. Me.
Ain't a contest, Cutshaw.
Lucky for you. Today sure wasn't. No, we're all here because Ormsby thinks we're VP material. But it's obvious who's got the gray matter in this outfit. Take today's activity. Demonstrate market dominance with a corporate logo competitors will see from orbit. The results speak for themselves.
That rubbish pile you cajoled everyone into building? The giant AC?
We work for Auntie's Choice. What's your point?
Well, it's awful convenient that your own initials are...
Okay, on to the fourth activity. This is Albert Cutshaw, sanitation specialist, future big-time VP, signing off.
Huh. So effective the...
Confronting threat.
Not effective enough. Let's do like 20.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
You might couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Pow! Not sure how I feel about the gunk gun. So what ammo is it using? It's using shock rods to fire biomass. don't know. And this doesn't deal a whole lot more damage than... Well, it's supposed to. That's the thing. Wait, 26 damage. 46. I think that the explosive rounds... Yeah, it's lower damage, but it's like... AoE. So let's throw our pistol back on. Wait. Service pistol, light pistol. Oh, hold on. We got a light pistol, so this is the service pistol. And this is the actual pistol. Which is doing a lot more damage. Okay, yeah. There we go. Yeah, this is the good stuff. We really are just sat questing. Oh, this is Pier House, alright. Oh, I saw a Crabble over there. I think. Lucy!
Oh, Lucy, what am I gonna do if something terrible happens to you?
Hello.
I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine, do you?
No. I'm no expert, but I might be able to help out somehow. What's the problem?
So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to two words. Purpleberry crunch.
The cereal?
Yeah. I brought a box from that fancy new shop in town, and Lucy... Oh, this is Lucy, by the way.
Hi,
Lucy
Lucy.
became fully frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. The box says they're packed with healthy preservatives, so it's got to be good for you, right? But I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me.
Food, poison, Crabble. I guess it wouldn't hurt to try.
Any help you can offer is more than I've been able to do for her so far, and I'd be grateful for the try.
Lose Crabble lies on the underside of her shell. Oh my god. This is fucking dumb. Oh, I'm glad it's like comboed, like you gotta be dumb and then give her Purpleberry Crunch. Well, that's an option. Trauma kits. Okay, I guess I'll give her one of these. Yeah, 3 stomachs? Really? You take a few key components out of the trauma kit that you normally use to help a human with similar symptoms. Incredibly, after a few seconds, Lucy starts to move around a bit, and you hear what can only be a gurgle of relief.
Up. She looks fine.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe my lamps. Looks like she's feeling much better. And I think she's taken a liking to you. Good luck shaking her off you now. Once they're smitten, they try and stick to you like a canid. Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but this'll unlock that old safe in the house. It wasn't mine to begin with, so you're welcome to anything in it.
Cool. Lucy! Seems Lucy's keen on sticking with you. Anytime you move away, Lucy makes sad crabble noises. I don't want to take Lucy away. Let's go get the stuff in the house. Lucy the crabble, our little buddy. Hmm. Take Lucy. Lucy the crabble. She seems like a sweetheart. Just give me the option. Is it dead crabble or is it just sleeping? No. Sleep. Hammer lol. Alright, Lucy. Lucy clacks with joy and skitters off towards the ship. It seems like a long way for such a small crowd to go, but Lucy is nothing if not determined. Hopefully no one left any purple berry crunch out. Ship pets. Visit your ship and interact with the pet feeders like any ship pet you've collected. They'll wander around the area and can be pet for mutual enjoyment. While you can't acquire multiple ship pets, only one can be active at a time. Okay, cool. Yeah! Lucy. Unfortunately, Lucy, I have to go out here and kill some of your potential relatives. So that's not great. Whoa. Yeah, this thing eats damage. Probably gonna swap you too. Because it does 22 damage per shot. This was 23. So this is our highest damage per shot. So we'll use less ammo with it, but this is probably our standard for a little bit. Termination of operations and reassignment order. Attention, all Auntie's Choice employees. After much consideration, we have concluded that the risk of a Crabble attack costing Auntie's Choice 4 senior engineers outweighs the potential profits of continuing to operate this desalination facility. Should the Crabble population be culled, or our engineering management team find a way to operate the facility with just 2 junior engineers, operations will resume. If anyone requires the expertise of the previously assigned engineering team, they have been temporarily reassigned to the Eastern Forward Operating Base on a work as needed basis. Crowd will be fucking up everything out here. Machine pistol explosive rounds. Oh. Done broke the ladder, didn't they? Just shiny turbos. I don't know what they're for. Alright. I don't know what else could be out here, because that's the crab area. They were doing the research and stuff. I recognize it here. So I know exactly where I am. So that's the box relay. That's the place we like need to get to. Gain access to the Ark. Investigate the greenhouse. Okay. We got a bunch of stuff to do. Let's fast travel back to yeah. That's our active one, so let's go back to the bounty terminal.
Can't believe some of those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Yeah, let them simmer in their self.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell my...
Turn in, complete bounty. Drone swarm. You guys have experience? Hell yeah. And it's the Crypty team. We need to head back to the ship. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need. I do need to talk to you.
Yeah, been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
I got the schematics, but your business partner, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Thought you were all marketing geniuses who could sell anything. Good chance to prove it.
This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced Protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
That's what I need to say before I talk to someone. I don't know if I'll lose these.
personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Well, that's he said my fucking thrusters are goofy. Fuck you, man. These things are dope. Let's get the green out. Get a lot of stuff out here.
Gander,
Oh.
there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess.
Right.
Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Thanks, guys. Duh. It's like, hey, you need more bullets. It's like, I know, man. I fucking know.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Gladly.
Rattler. I feel like I should buy this. I got a bunch of stuff that I need to sell. I got a bunch of extra pistols. Let's see, it's a large jump. Sell 2 of our pistols. Sell this shot rod. Wait, hold on, I got a light over here, light over. Alright. We're making good cash now. I have. Let's see, armor. Let's sell this. I just want to sell duplicates and stuff. I like having things. Upgrade can stay. That seems pretty useful. Let's grab this. Upgrade our pistol. The sawed-off doesn't do anything. I'm not that mobile. Snake shot turns the pistol into pretty much a shotgun. Don't know how many short rounds I have. I have 126, 21, which is more than the shotgun shells. We got light pistols. They're doing a lot. I have a shotgun. I think I'll just stick with the shotgun for now. All right, yeah, we'll stick with that for now. I think I'll sell this trip blade as well, just to get us.
Welcome, welcome.
All right.
See anything you like?
You
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
we craft here.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Oh, cool. All right. I got this right here. Mods can't be removed after instance. That's fine. So now I got 26 rounds in it. That's great. I don't really like any of the armor I'm wearing right now, so I don't want to upgrade any of it. Crafting. Short rounds are in short supply. Apparently all we need is... Oh, well, I guess I'm innovative, so I can just craft all this stuff. That's great. And it doesn't feel like it costs me a whole lot with the scrap metal. This requires cloth. Oh, I could have crafted this. And I'm just a big dummy. I spent money on it. I don't need combat rounds. I think I'm okay on ammo. If I start getting low, I'll craft more. Let's... what does this take? It takes shock rounds. Alright, so that's not an issue.
That must be the greenhouse. You know, one where that Emmeline is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
Fastest way to climb the corporate ladder.
Do your immediate supervisor's job better? Make them look bad?
Art Director, I found a flaw in you. Over-prepared. Missing only a shot or two doesn't matter. You've already reloaded. If you ever let a weapon run out of ammo, you'll deal less damage for a short time. But all your guns now hold more ammo. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty beefy. If I lose damage if I let hit empty. That's not great for like shotguns and stuff, but I like having more ammo. Fuck it, give it to me.
You could also cross them off, all else fails.
Well, let's see how much. Oh, another flaw. Flawed. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages and come out better for it. Warning, this flaw drastically changes the experience and is not recommended for your first playthrough. Flaws must be accepted, but you gain extra perk point every 5 levels. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna reject that because it does tell me that.
Nothing's against the law if you don't get caught
Ooh, that's a
doing
big
it.
fucking buff. 180 rounds. Let's see if we can put another fucking shell in our. We got 5 shots in our 3 barrel. No.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automechs, all by my lonesome. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
Looks like a lot of work. Is it just you in here?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Here thinks you're up to more than growing plants. Here to tell me what's going on.
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
No, but I played the game too. I want to know how you're getting away with it.
Nah, it's only a crime if you get caught. And you only get caught if you cause enough trouble that excessive corporate malfeasance has no choice but to haul you in. So long as you respect their boundaries, keep the right palms greased, and apply a bit of discretion, It's easy enough to do just about anything you need done. But since the original crew we sent here couldn't handle those 3 simple rules, it does so happen I have an opening for a well-paid accomplice. Interested?
Oh. I'm always on the hunt for exciting opportunities.
Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now. And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it. I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
So, you run a black market in Arcadia. Sounds good to me.
Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
I mean, I already understand it, but let's ask. Why should I care about Sub Rosa's friendship?
Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Then you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend.
And what if I get caught?
It'll probably be nothing. She's just a sergeant, not someone who has any real pull. And I've already made arrangements with everyone who matters. So, if she catches you, about the worst she can do is a switch on the rest.
Alright, I'm in. Back when it's
And
done.
I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Cool. Set that as our active and mosey on over and do some crime. Some cool crime.
You know, I'm really starting to feel hopeful about settling here in Fairfield.
Why settle? You can thrive.
I'm not a petty thief. I'm all about the true crimes, like smuggling and heists. That's my deal. Right there. This is what we need the distractor for. I think she's still distracted too. Where might one get that? Right there, apparently. Zero cases. And we're done. That was easy. I had set that up a while ago. Getting her to nerd out about spaceships was just kind of genuine. Little did I know it was going to come back and help me out. I confess I did not think a cellar would be much use when I first moved into this house. Imagining a natural disaster or some unlawful uprising occurring in Fairfield of all places seemed absurd. Now we are at war, and I have even heard it rumored that the invaders will attack Paradise Island. Should the worst come to pass, my resolve will not waver. I will, of course, answer Duty's call and repel these fiends by any means necessary. But having somewhere safe to fall back could prove valuable. Twice this week I've input the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. If it happens a third time, I suspect I will be recommended for mental refreshment due to insufficient recollection. Given how scattered I felt, maybe that could be for the best. I keep waiting for the Sovereign to call me up to combat the invaders, but no. I have orders to remain here in Fairfield. No matter, I must remain diligent. Perhaps I'll write the code down and pin it to the refrigerator or some such until I properly memorized it. It's not as though I entertain visitors. Oh, there it is. Perfect. The terminal administrator's code has been written onto the scrap of paper. Access administrator controls. Unsealed cellar. Is that this out here? Yeah. That.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Apples? Hi, Protector, it's gone. Apples? What are you talking about?
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
What? Actually, stumbling upon you was a complete accident.
How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death the same.
Why would you ransack the greenhouse?
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
Caloric bread noodles. Maybe you must have been starving to risk your lives for food.
Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
Even the distraction can be fatal. At the right moment.
If you are conniving for some concession of weakness, you will be a long time waiting. Enough! We know what is expected of us, and we have readied ourselves to meet death in all its personas. Have you?
Entering gravitational state.
I'll take care of him, Commander.
Do me a big favor here. I knew someone, or something, had been absconding with food from the greenhouse, but never in a million skips would I have guessed it were stowaways.
Who the fuck are you?
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
Already standing here, spit it out.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
I don't know. It's difficult to lose people you care about. We all grieve differently.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything. Truly.
I have no idea who you are. You just kind of showed up, man. I don't know what's going on. That's grisly. Yeah, I did not expect to come down here and find a bunch of Protectorate guys hiding out. Let's go ahead and put some skulls into that. Maybe into hack? No, let's just go to lockpick. Accept. Perks. Do I have any perks? No. Let's get some snackage. And head back to Emily. Wait, hold on. Hold on. If I'd have fucking followed the path of fucking apples. There's an apple there. There's an apple there. There's an apple. Are you fucking kidding me? I completely, like, unintentionally finished that quest. Like, all I did was I saw that sparking thing. I was like, oh, let's see if we can get in here. My fucking bumbling, moronic ass. I thought this lady was the quest in here.
So again, you get that inventory issue sorted?
Yeah. Format's terminal is one large shipment of Spectrum vodka shorter.
How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Cool. I didn't notice. I still don't notice. Where the fuck is it? Did you say bright red or bright yellow? Was I just not paying enough attention to what you said? Huh?
And fair trade.
Oh, we've got a radio?
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
My heart and red.
I didn't know about this.
Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that save is intended for you.
How do you protectorate folk feel about all these little rips?
One day, I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own two. For now, I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
A lot of mods in here. Anything? Underground burst. Kind of a goofy looking sight on this gun, but I'll take it. Let's see. Now we got some fucking tunes. That's awesome.
The cost may be high.
Stalking an associate of angry assistants.
One day.
Let's set this one active because we gotta go pretty far out probably to get that one.
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits, they said community.
I think, okay, no, let's go here because we'll take this road.
Yep.
I didn't know there was a radio on this. Yeah, I actually searched for it. That's great. Now, hold on, I wonder. Nah, no, that's like chanting or something. Oh, good man.
Let's keep your lamps lit for wildlife. I swear that wasn't planned.
To free-thinking individuals.
Tax benefits available at your request.
Media make their misstatements. We own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. And last Sunday's P&L report for the previous Saturday, we
Gotta remember not to
inadvertently misquoted a
let my
junior
weapons
VP of
run
conveyor
empty.
sprocket lubrication. Drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a might tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
We're closed.
bad. Order of the Ascendant strives to continually demonstrate that the truth of the universe lies within the purest of mathematics, the universal equation, a perfect mathematical expression that generates all of existence. Through its flawless calculation, all things are possible. As our knowledge of the equation grows, we we also approach the ideal state of ascendancy where we shall become one with the universe. Using fucking big words for no reason. Or know the mind of the architect, if you will. What is the architect a being? Not in the sense that you and I are, but that is of no matter, literally and figuratively. Like the terms of a formula, the architect is an abstraction of the mathematically perfect yet unknown energies that spawn the universe. We honor the 0 point of the grand plan and that name. Grand plan with that name. As well as label the omega point of the equation with the same boundary expression. So let us give thanks to the architect for our part in the perfection of the grand plan. Be it as an enlightened mathematician or simply a programmer of manual labor on the mechanicals. Honor the equation and the architect with every action. No matter how mundane the action may feel, for every action is a step towards the eventual realization of the equation. These are so fucking wordy, this whole game. We're closed, okay. I'll be robbing you now. Alright.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
You're a fan of Augustine Debris, aren't you?
Why are you asking? Who are you?
Because I'm
the
not
people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
You'll have to excuse Niles. He's just upset. I'd say understandable.
It is of no matter, regardless. I do not know where she is. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
This is the guy you accused of conspiring with, right?
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Did she ramble about the Sentinels versus the cult of corporatism serial a lot?
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen.
That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Again?
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
How did you two meet?
We became friends when well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
Was she part of the Order?
We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
What do you know about what she was doing at the box station?
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
It seems like knowing her was unsettling for you.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that, too.
Did you ever see her again, Savannah?
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
Was she there? Did you talk to her?
No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries's identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Is it true that the Order somehow helped anti-invade? Like the Protectorate is saying?
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. Then they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
I'm just checking my bit rate and such. It's all past name, but I have to find her before she does something drastic. Goodbye.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
see what she has to say for herself when I find her before deciding anything.
That's all I can ask.
Well, we got a little bit of extra info.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Purple berry tequila.
Yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try purple berry tequila today.
Let's get back to the road and see if we can. My bit rate is fucking ridiculous right now. Is there anything I can turn off to make that a little bit easier at times? Normally 6,000 is pretty good, but right now I guess this game's just being. It's got too much going on. I'm gonna turn off a couple things to see if that improves it at all.
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose raptidons wandering around. Note that Auntie's Choice ain't liable for raptidon base injuries when there's a war on.
Play hard so I can work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
So have another purple berry, have another purple berry, have another purple berry tequila.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
What's this?
Our Iffy Jiffy Mail
Arbiter
Order
training
Division informs it is now offering the Pen Pharmacon 5.
I've always been curious about the kind of training that'll produce an arbiter. Can't imagine it's pleasant. You hear that? Sounds like a dragoon tromping about. I don't fancy making its acquaintance.
That's too bad.
Everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica,
Get ourselves a little.
narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism.
The skulls next to their health bar are dangerous. Signifying that you might be too underleveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining extra levels before coming back. Like leaders or bosses, these enemies are resistant to certain powerful effects and must be dealt enough damage to make them weak first.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Let's turn off this. Particularly tough enemies are noted via their health bars, signifying that they are especially challenging. These are reserved for leaders and the strongest fighters in a group. These enemies are more resistant to certain powerful effects, requiring them to take damage first to make them weak. I feel like I just learned that. Jesus Christ, that's a fucking monster. Let's wait until he's turned around. And then we can... these skulls might be too much for us. But if I can get there and kind of creep around a little bit. See if we can do some disabling of sorts.
Hey, check out that wall panel. Think it's running the turrets outside?
It'd be nice if I could do something about it.
Arbiter Nebs, the words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called.
Let's save.
Called to the war front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
might be able to take it. Level up. Points and hack. I don't want to do anything that's like got very specific weapon requirements. Good trophy hunter.
No party shall dither, hither and yon. Remain vigilant. Let us recon.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
How are you still upright over there?
Oh shit!
Currently prostrate. Light flashing before my eyes, Commander! Revive me!
Looking an alarming.
The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Oh, drug crash. Whoever uses a medical inhaler can cause you to experience drug crash. While crashing, the inhaler is disabled further. Okay, so I can't heal anymore.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Requested assistance currently on the...
Commander, I'm the one you need to worry about. Look at a few corks left, Commander. Not getting up without help, Commander. You have my back.
Oh man. Well, damn. Things got a little rough there for a minute. This might have to. It's gonna be 30%, so it's a little better. Leave, man. fancy, isn't it? So I've got it's heavy armor. I'm wearing heavy armor. This is like good heavy armor though. With some grit enhancing. Cool. Now let's throw that on. I'm gonna stick with my normal hat. This is some cool armor. Thing. Yeah, I knew we could take it. Does these open up? It is. Let's do some moves. Note to self, remember Nebs, you are not an arbiter. An arbiter is a one-person army and battleship in the form of a man. The living law of the Protectorate. But you're just doing your best. Remain modest, remain steadfast, and the Protectorate will reward your dedication at the appointed time. Not a moment sooner. Remember, Nebs, this is not your helmet. This is your mask. Mighty intimidating, isn't it? I guess I've technically got a nice little disguise. Put it on. Just have the outfit. I'm an officer of the Protectorate. I'd like to get in there, but my lockpick is not rude enough. Officer Nunn, rank officer, practice target replacement replacement technician Neb. Imagine new recruits. Welcome, future arbiter. You represent the judge, jury, and executioner of Protectorate law. Your training began the moment you were born under the Sovereign's banner. Your training continues here. The Protectorate relies on the arbiter's power, lawful impulses, and unblemished record of loyalty to carry out our sacred tradition with pride. An arbiter can do no wrong because their actions define righteousness. An arbiter is both a part of the Protectorate and the Protectorate embodied. Within themselves, they carry the totality of law, order, and discipline. Loyalty is absolute. Even if an arbiter suspects they have betrayed the Protectorate, they are mistaken. This concludes the first of many automated training sessions. Meditate on this lesson and remember the words of Arbiter Virgil Montag. An arbiter is an armored unit of measurement, the rod by which loyalty is judged. What's the logs? Alone. The arbiters were called off to war, and only new recruits remain. New recruits and myself. I may not be an arbiter, but why should that stop me from educating them like one? If I make them arbiters, what does that make me? I'll show them what it takes. What would Arbiter Tristan do? They say Supreme Arbiter has fallen. We feel more isolated than ever. My training has helped, I believe. Every lesson gives the recruits hope. Something to look toward. What would the great Arbiter Tristan do? Were our roles reversed? Would he continue this charade of training? I suppose it's only a charade if it fails. I like to imagine myself as Tristan's pupil. The to the protege of the Supreme Arbiter. After all, every teacher needs a teacher. Promotions. I've been observing the recruits. Their collective conduct has been so subterred, I'll likely request they all be promoted once command accepts me as an arbiter, which will no doubt happen any day. I'm pleased, nay, proud, that my training practices have been so effective. The trainees of Arbiter Training Facility. The invader's grim path has forced our hand. Your Arbiter instructors have been redeployed to protect the Sovereign's lands. Stand by and guard the outpost. The facility's entrenched position should make the task rudimentary even with your reduced experience. Consider your training indefinitely postponed. Further orders shall arrive. Keep the Sovereign in your heart. Our new foes. Let me hit that. To the trainees of the Arbiter Training Facility, as if out of our worst nightmares, corporatist enemies from beyond Arcadia descend to our peaceful planet. They shall not prevail. We shall defeat them together. It's like I'm finding new places and I'm already like, oh yeah, I'll put some points in lockpick and hopefully get it. And it's like, well, you've fallen behind the skill curve. Now you can only put skill points into this fucking shit. Graduate's Journal. I do not know how long an Arbiter remains in training, but our instructions never returned from the war, and we have been here for many years. Arbiter Nebs is our compass, our guiding light, our sole reference for what it means to be an Arbiter, and he has ordered us to leave. We are the next generation of Protectorate lawbringers, he said, and there was nothing more he could teach us. Of course, we figured out the truth long ago, that he is no true Arbiter, but a mere technician. We said nothing because he worked so hard to be an Arbiter for our sakes. When the war is over, we will band together and recommend his ascension. I only hope he lives long enough to join us at the Sovereign's side. No bad people. It fucking sucks, man. Like, all this sucks. That's still sealed. How do we get in there? This dude was out here doing his best to, like, train people. And it seems like he fucking succeeded, too, because these guys were tough as nails. You did good, buddy, even though you're kind of pulped to the ground at the moment. I won't shame his efforts. But I guess we'll move on. We got some good stuff out of this. Snazzy new Arbiter armor. And the students were good too. Like they knew, they didn't say anything. Later to home, our training to become fully fledged arbiters continues apace. The facility is well hidden and well guarded. Arbiter Nebs tells us that certain lessons must be absorbed in isolation, even from the protectorate we love. And so we remain exiled behind these walls and insulated from the war. Arbiter Nebs is the sole custodian of this facility, his peers having been dispatched to the front lines. So there's plenty of time for target practice between lectures and drills. He seems especially passionate about maintaining the firing range and replacing worn-out targets. I know not why. Arbiters certainly are a fastidious lot. Yeah, I like that they figured it out and they were just like, he's working really hard. Like, he deserves to be an arbiter. And he was. For a little bit. I'll be honest with you, that's not well hidden. Like, these guys are walking down this road and they're just looking over there and going, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with that. Like, they could have wiped that place out, probably. Or those guys were really good at defending it. Oh. Is this the outpost? No, that's the outpost. You gonna stop me? You gonna have a
Careful
problem?
of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472. 472 means they're gonna fill anything that moves full of holes.
I will be careful. This is a substation?
You're lucky we're patient sorts. Knock off the funny business.
Sorry. Maybe.
I don't even want to think about the damage those crabbles are gonna do to my machines.
They're gravel. They ain't gonna do nothing to your precious terminal. The only thing they're danger to was us.
Stop that scrounging around.
Hey.
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
Pow, I shoot things. Oh wait. I don't normally like to steal things, but I fucking wasted my shit on this. There you go.
The free market has no...
God fucking damn it. Hold on. I keep accidentally stealing things. I don't want to steal things. Certainly don't want to waste that fucking pick. Alright, good. Here we are.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire. Word is Milver Street is already a long-term protectorate survivors in Westwood. Wants any change? I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for anything of import we can tell them. But I do love bids. Come on, friend.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of...
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily put the actual fighting to a stop.
Okay.
If you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang Crabbles ran us out of the desalinator. Now we're stuck here on standby wages.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I killed them.
Hope you ain't jesting with us, friend. Can't wait to get back to making full-time wages. Thank you kindly.
I'll take a little bit of bears.
Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Move along.
I'll fucking pedal my fucking foot up your ass. Like a bike. Distress signal.
I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must! My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
A cure. Okay.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the
And fair trade.
We're gonna keep heading up that way. That's where that is. But we'll make our way back up that way later.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
What's up, buddy?
Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Can't say I have. What are you looking for?
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals. Non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
What exactly are you trying to convert your mechs to do?
Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us.
Such is the way of war.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
Where was this convoy of mechs headed?
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
No, if I was working for Antes, I couldn't have gone this long without sales pitch.
More truthful words were never spoken. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
Is all damaged by Antes attack?
Yes and no. The bombs certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Antes' offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Or their bodies.
Escort trader and set the bombs themselves.
These were stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Antes' choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought upon us by Antes.
Pleasure, but I gotta go.
Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
Oh look, usable parts. Yoink. where I need to go to get Reunite Now.
Then smash 'em flat and fry 'em.
It's pretty protected down here. But we should focus on getting to the marker. Krebels. Corpses down there.
Give the word in, I'll take care of it, Commander. Got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Tasty treat, you know when you eat scratch bread. You're eating real
Rebels.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You are a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it, despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine.
Once we arrive at the Automech facility, we'll unload and begin cataloging the state of the various Automechs.
Are you recording the drive? Cadet, I do not believe this is what the sergeant intended by documenting the process. Here, allow me to handle it. Now where's the off switch? Boyd, we're being bombed! Disembark! Lose formation to the beach, double time! We can take shelter in the rocks!
Fine. Let us proceed.
Praise the Southern! We made it! Halt! Everyone quiet. What's that clacking noise? Oh shit! Rebels! Form defensive perimeter type 14A!
Well, found out what happened to the guys in the escort that were escorting.
On the ground.
We let them know.
Tactical and got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge. It's for better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off.
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. There must be at least a few usable
He's not
parts in
talking
here.
now. Find out what happened to your peeps. Continue on our path to the north. Sounds cooler than it probably is gonna be. Yep. Arcadia Automech Repairs.
And he brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does
Fuck,
my
they bombed the shit out of this place.
dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, break free. Once again, be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with impressive speed.
Creep around the perimeter just a little bit. I don't like to come like this. More dead crabs. More soon to be dead crabs. appears to have suffered grievous injury at claws and pincers of Krebels. A small engraving.
To wireless free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced
property
breadworm.
of Euphoria
Now
Coast
with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
Retrieve an intact catalytic amplifier from the innards of the Automech.
All Auntie's Choice employees, we're receiving word of a mishap at the Audacious Advances Research Lab. An unfortunate leak with an experimental agent. Supervisor Omid Ormsby, currently sealed inside, is specifically requesting assistance. People with medical training preferred. He adds, quote, please be mindful of any murderously aggressive personnel on your way in. They are not accountable for their actions. Slip past them, find me within the silo, unquote. Good luck, Supervisor Ormsby, and any hapless medical specialist who answers this call. The Audacious Advances Lab, you'll no doubt recollect, is on the east side of the island, on the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center.
That looks healthy, doesn't
on
it?
to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
We made our way over here, and I think that's where we're gonna probably call it.
The self-made market legend
Or at least for now.
Paragon of do-it-yourself.
12 o'clock. I'm kind of hungry.
On lucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave
We'll
autocracy.
either assault or
I saw my opportunity and I
infiltrate
took it.
this
I said,
fucking
Auntie,
place
a
next
moment of your
time.
time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the...
No. Get right back here and start to sign off. But yeah, thanks for coming to hang out. I hope that you enjoyed this and it wasn't a horribly laggy experience. I'm still trying to work out why it's behaving the way it is. But it's overall not bad. But everything worked out. Had a fun little stream. I had fun. Hope you had fun. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.